You know, it goes without saying, in most cases, it's hard to top the original, whether it's with movies, toys, TV series, different things like that. And the same can be said about fragrances. Well, in this instance, I think the flanker is actually better than the original. And of course, we're talking about Roberto Cavalli Uomo Silver Essence. Stay tuned. So before we jump into this scent, obviously I want to go ahead and cover the presentation. It does have the standard Uomo line box for Roberto Cavalli, has that kind of lizard print, embossed gator print look. Batch code, barcode information on the bottom, and on the back some more information about the fragrance, but yeah, whatever with the box. Now, as far as this bottle, as you can see, it's gray. It's a very, very light gray, but it's very transparent as compared to the black bottle in the original. Has that same embossed print on the sides, batch code and information on the bottom. Cap does click into place, holds very strong. And then of course the atomizer does put out quite a bit of distribution. So this is actually quite a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. So release year on this was 2017. It's classified as an Oriental Floral. I'll put the notes right there for you. So when you spray this one, the opening is very, very floral. You're gonna get a ton of violet leaf. It's just gonna pop you right in the nose. Bunch of violet leaf and a lot of sweetness. And there's a little bit of an undertone of spice. It doesn't just jump out as, hey, it's cardamom, but there's definitely a light undertone of spice that blends really well with the sweetness, considering cardamom's kind of a sweet spice as it is. And once you get into that transition, like I said, it's pretty much what's advertised for this fragrance. You're getting orris, you're getting tonka bean, and you're getting a lot of violet leaf. It's very powdery, but not overly powdery, because it's got a good sweetness going with the powder from the orris. It does have that waxy quality that orris root is known for, more so than just the straight up leaves of the iris flower. And once you get into that dry down, it's more of the same. This one doesn't really transition a whole lot, whereas the violet leaf tends to lighten up and that undertone of spice fades away, and you're left with powdery sweet tonka bean and some orris essentially. And like I said, that violet just slowly fades over time. The scent on this one is absolutely beautiful. It's worth owning just for the scent alone, regardless of performance, because it's going to it takes elements of other floral fragrances, but it doesn't smell exactly like a Dior Homme or anything like that. It doesn't smell exactly like the original, though it does keep a lot of sweetness from the original. And for that, with the scent, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. Now, longevity, I did get 9 hours until it became a faint skin scent. This stuff does go all day long on your work day. And for that, it's going to get an 8.5 out of 10 in longevity. Now, projection, I wasn't surprised. It's not a light projector. It definitely creates a nice aura, nice sillage around you, and projects beyond arm's length for that first hour. And into the second hour, you're still arm's length. On into the third hour, I would call it about half an arm's length, and you do keep a mild to moderate scent bubble around you for a few hours following, I would say all the way up to about the 5 hour mark, until it starts to sit pretty close to the skin, where you're just going to get wafts from time to time. Projection's not beast mode, but it's definitely above moderate average. I would say it's above average projection, kind of in that territory of the rating I'm going to give it, an 8 out of 10 in projection, which is well above average, but not quite beast mode, almost there. Overall, Roberto Cavalli Uomo Silver Essence, in my opinion, is absolutely an 8 out of 10 fragrance. This was sent to me by our friends over at 7fragrance.com. It was sent to me for review. Everything you just heard was my own opinion. It's a beautiful, beautiful fragrance. The line is great. I'm just now getting to where I'm checking the line out. I did get the original from 7fragrance.com as well. And I got to tell you, certain fragrances, they have fantastic prices. Now, are all of their prices better than the rest? No. But there are a lot of fragrances where it benefits you to check out 7fragrance.com so you can order it from them. I would say definitely do your research, because like I said, there's a lot that they have to offer that other sites don't necessarily offer or are just out of stock on And they're competitive on their prices with most. Some prices, you might want to look elsewhere, but they're very competitive on a lot of their cheapies for sure. And this is definitely one of them. So I would say this is more in the 25 plus range. This is more than a casual scent for sure. I would say we're going polo shirt or better, Oxford like I'm wearing. And of course you can go suit and tie, because the orris and the violet leaf, the way it mixes and the powderiness really adds a formal quality to it. It's definitely a dressier scent. I would say definitely better for cooler weather as well. A little cloying probably in the hot weather. If you're going to be in a climate control environment, obviously it'll be just fine. And I would say seasons are spring, fall, and definitely in the winter. Summer evenings, like I said, if you're going to be in a climate controlled environment. And like I said, ages, definitely 25 plus. I can't see too many young men and teenagers really digging this one too much, but it's definitely a fantastic scent. And until next time, do me a real quick favor, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Do appreciate all the feedback. I love hearing from you guys. How many of you have tried this already? I think it's awesome. It really is. It's well above average. Is it the perfect fragrance? No, not at all. But if you like iris / orris, because orris root is just the root of the iris flower, it's going to give off the same scent and qualities. A little bit waxier with orris than iris, I find, but that's just me. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe others get that too. But definitely a gentlemanly scent. Not overly sweet, but still has quite a bit of sweetness. Not overly powdery, but still very powdery. It's definitely a fragrance lover's fragrance. And until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on Uomo Silver Essence and you give it a spray now, real good chance you'll thank me later. Have a good one, guys.